back to my channel. My name is Adanna. Okay, welcome back, people. This is a beautiful week and happy to meet you again and again and again and again and again. Okay, we are back here with
okay, I thought we were going to introduce
I've forgotten who she is.
Okay, we are back here with Mimi Sister Misaka. But did you suffer that? Like,
Yes. Also, I don't know soccer. I say it often. I will just crack myself back. Thank God my husband said me just one line, Godswill, and I'm just gone with it. Okay. We're back again. We are continuing with the part 1 of the minister's wife.
yeah.
And today we are going to be talking about something very interesting, something very catchy.
Yeah.
3 mistakes ministers' wives make. 3 mistakes.
3 mistakes I have made.
3 mistakes she has made. You have made as minister's wife. Some of us. So please, we're going to be fast. Today's video is not going to be as long as the last week's own. So let's move it.
Okay. 3 mistakes I have made as a minister's wife. Number 1, the recent mistake I have made. Getting myself involved in some messages that I shouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And recently I started thinking, and a lot of people that think they are wise, or some persons that want to, okay, let me just say ladies or women that want to claim woke, that are exposed and all that, right? They literally have in their head that they're very wise and they have an idea about everything and they know what to say about everything, right? So I was in that class, right? I'm woke, I'm exposed, and I know about a lot of things. So when I see something that I should just pass, something is just going to play in my head and say,
you can talk about
it. But it's actually not necessary, right? Remember the last time I said the minister's wife and how getting married to my husband changed how I talk, affected how I talk, and the part where I talked about having my words seasoned with so that part is something that is actually very, very important in the life of a minister's wife. Like the way you talk is very, very important. So one of the mistakes I made recently, and I think is one mistake minister's wife make, is something just playing in your head that you know too much, like you are too wise and you are too exposed, and then you just tell yourself there's literally nothing you want to talk about that I don't know, right? Yes. So when you see one spicy gist on social media, you are just there talking, and then before you know it, you're exchanging words with somebody.
That's true.
It happened recently, and it's like one of the biggest mistakes I've made recently. I've never ever, if you don't consign me, I will move. If it's not edifying me, if it's not edifying the other person, please. I'm not interested. So that's recently one of the mistakes I've made. And I've noticed that it's not just me that is making these mistakes. Right? There are some ministers' wives that I know of that do that also. And they just place in their head that, no, you can't tell me that. I know this is how it should be. And
you expect them to even give you on tears because of
Exactly. So that place where something just tells you that you are wise, the all-knowing minister's wife, Mama, is wrong. Exactly, it's wrong. It's one mistake that we made and we don't even realize.
Yes, until maybe things have gone bad.
Exactly, because I didn't realize that.
Until you say changing words.
That was when I now realized that
it's not necessary.
Because it was not just soiling my name, it was soiling the name of my husband, right? So it was not just, and a minister's wife, one of the duties of a minister's wife is to make sure the husband's name is known for good, right? You represent your husband well in
Positively,
every
opportunity.
Yes, you represent your husband well. So that point where you just you get an opportunity to talk and you want to talk. No, at times you just keep quiet and overlook some things.
Yes.
Right? It's not every time you want to come and say
the
Bible said.
And that's something I'm even learning recently. Learning to overlook some things.
Yes.
They are not even necessary.
Yes.
There's no need to just insist on let's get to the root of this. It's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
Necessary.
That place where you want to have an opinion about everything.
Yeah.
Now anything I see online that doesn't concern me,
Just
I'll just pass
mind your business.
and move, because some of these things can just mess somebody up and can just mess somebody up and mess the way people see you. People will not start seeing you as one very loud person.
Yes.
So it's wow. Don't do it.
Please, if you're out there and you've had that kind of experience where you got caught up in a conversation that was maybe necessarily not your business, but you felt you have an idea, you have something sense to talk about, you have sense, you have an opinion, and just share with us, let us know what we are doing, and let's learn from you too. Let's learn from you. That's very deep. It's very deep. Though I've always been minding my business. I don't even have strength. If you know me well, you know I don't have strength for Wala. It's not that I cannot fight. I cannot actually fight in reality. But mouth I can fight, but I don't really have strength for Wala. That's just me. Okay, so number two.
A minister's wife must she should be like the bank of the house. Save. If it's 10 naira that you see and you want to save, please save. 10 naira 5 times.
Small,
yes, don't say it's too small. 10 naira 5 times is 50 naira. It's not small money, right? When I go,
let's talk about let's see it in dollar.
Okay.
In this channel.
They're Nigerians now. Look at our currency.
Okay,
when I got married to my husband,
$10 in 5 places is $50. Praise the Lord.
Okay, so $10. Yes. Yeah, $10.
Yes, that's $50. Get it.
Okay, so when I got married to my husband, right, the American vibe was still there, and every opportunity I have to buy something, I will buy. Right, I will buy and buy and buy. I think there was one time my husband who actually had. I was asking my husband, who spends more, who saves more? Because I was just seeing it that no, you are spending too much. Right, anything I see, I need this. I need it in the house. No, it's not like that. Right, it was one of the things I did, and I later on saw that it was not helping, and I had to look around and actually stop doing that. And I started saving, and I can tell you that ever since I started saving, it has been. It is very important. This saving, okay, it's actually important for every woman, every wife, yeah. Right? But you see, the minister's wife. Remember the last time we spoke, I said the minister is more like he's definitely a servant of God, and their resources is not their resources. Their money is not their money; it's God's money, right? So you every money you can get, you can lay hold of and save. Please save.
Save it.
Right.
Every opportunity, let me put it in plain words. Any opportunity you find to save.
Yes.
Don't just say, this one, what will it even be? Just keep it aside.
Yes.
Keep it aside.
Yes. So you don't have to always wait for your husband to see when they come up and say this is what we need to do. You don't have to always run to your husband. It's actually a thing of pride when my husband says, when somebody comes up to the house and says, you need to do this, you people need to do this, or like when they say you need to pay for lights or you need to pay for water, and I can actually do it myself. From the money I have saved.
You can just pull it out. And your husband will be proud
Exactly.
of you. He will be happy with you.
But it was not like that before. Oh my God. I will buy milk. I will buy Milo. There's still milk and Milo remaining in the house.
So it's not finished.
I was living the life. But that's not it. No, that's not it. That's not it. The place where you have to save for the rainy days is very important. It's very important. Just imagine your husband is talking about starting a bill, and he's saying, I don't even have money for this. And you say, oh no, I have some money in my savings. He's going to look at you with so much pride in his eyes. And God is going to smile and say, oh yeah, that's my girl. Yeah.
Why are you there? You are a helpmate.
Exactly. So to cover up. So exactly to cover up. So
Yes.
every opportunity you get to cover up, it's embarrassing. It's very
That
embarrassing.
your husband cannot meet up a particular need, and
Yes,
you
and you
too.
are there. You
Then
can't
what
do
are
it.
you helping? Finally, what are you there for?
What are you helping? What is your motive there?
You're helping me today.
Right. So you are not. It means you are not living
up
well
to
in
your-
that your office.
Yes.
Right. You're not doing it well. So that's one of the things I used to do, and I
Yeah.
stopped. Remember, all these things I'm saying are things I used to do. So
Were the mistakes
yes,
made.
yes, the
Yeah.
mistakes I made.
And that some ministers' wives made.
Yes.
Yes.
And some ministers' wife makes ignorantly. Some they spend so much on clothes.
Yeah.
It's not one of these. I like fashion, but I'm not one of those that.
Fashion freak.
I'm not a fashion freak. I don't know. Maybe it's because God called me into that line of business, and so
you
I
see a lot of videos.
yeah, and it doesn't
freak you.
Nah, it doesn't freak me. So the part where I have to go and buy, instead I would want to even buy and buy for my
sell.
husband,
Okay.
or buy and sell. But say I want to buy for myself. But it's one thing. Ministers
That's why.
they don't
And
never
they
want,
want-
they
and
never
they-
want to be
because
cut
of
on fresh.
Yes, because I want to look good for their husband.
Exactly.
They end up doing it, overdoing it.
Overdoing it. I think that's where they
yes.
end up over. It's not wrong to look good for your husband, but you should understand that it should be it has to be balanced.
yes, they should
Right.
be. They should,
Yes.
Should be
So you don't overdo it, and then at the detriment of the comfort of the house, the comfort of your union and your home. So it's one of the things that I see these days, and people will say I don't have money, and then 2 minutes later you see them pricing clothes. It's common among
Where is
ministers.
the money coming from,
Yes.
sister?
Get to keep it.
Where is it? That clothes you are going to price now. How are you going to pay for it? How? How? Tell me. Please, let's move over to the third one.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
The third mistake.
Okay, third mistake.
Minister's wife.
Yeah.
Minister's
Third
wife.
mistake that I made is I used to get angry easily.
Oh.
Yeah. I used to get angry easily, and every little thing
Piss you off.
Yeah.
Jesus. I thought I was the only one. Oh God. I will, hello people. Hello. I'm going to do mistakes that another episode of mistakes that minister's wife make, but this time will be mistakes I have made as a minister's wife, and this one remind me it's going to be number 1. It's going to be number 1. Just be getting unnecessarily angry for nothing. Hey, but I'm learning. I will not say that I have left it. I'm in the learning process. It's a big thing. It's a big deal. I'm in the learning process. It's a very serious matter, especially with minister's wife. You always expect your husband to understand you. As a man of God, you should understand. You should have an understanding spirit. So if you organize Makashika, yes, you just be yes. We are real people get. Alright, please continue.
Okay, I easily get angry, right? The other day my husband came back from work and he just saw me frowning. He was asking me, why are you frowning? Why? And the thing is, you can't even place
What exactly?
but and it's wrong. And then when they answer, I say, I used to have mood swing issues. Small things to
and you know one thing on pride doesn't take good.
Exactly. Women now make it look like it's an asset.
It's a virtue.
No, that's how they gave birth to me. Small thing is to annoy me. Is it good? So I used to be like that. Like I tell my husband, why is your face like this? I say I'm having mood swing. Who does that?
Like
Somebody went out all through the day and then he's coming back home to his heaven and then he's meeting all of us.
A mood swinger.
And then you ask what's the she say mood swing. No, nah. And why are you having
What swinged your mood?
You can't even say. So it's one of the things I noticed that I had, and it was not good because I could literally see the frustration on the face of my husband when he can't even place his hand on what is
that
annoying his wife. Right? It's not good.
It's very frustrating.
Yes, it's very frustrating. I read a book on marriage, and the woman was talking about how this particular mood swing issue. I think Alison also talked about it. Alison also talked about it. How this particular mood swing issue is usually a problem in marriages, right? And it's always coming from the side of the woman, right?
We are the ones always having the mood
Yes.
swings now.
Yes.
I don't know what is always swinging the mood, but me, I experience it too. Oh God, the day my husband will come here, you will talk. I said, that there's no problem, no problem.
And then
Can't I just
be
be on my
confused.
own? And it's just like, what will I do?
What have I done? So it's one thing I did and I noticed it's very bad. It didn't just affect my husband, right? Sometimes you see me in church and I'm just there, I don't want to associate with anybody. Everybody's just annoying me. And I just had to tell myself, are you an evil spirit? Are you possessed? Which one is you will come to church and everybody's, your brothers and sisters in the Lord, that you should be happy to see, exactly. And then you will see me, I will just sit down.
Madam, there will be people singing. I see her, I should be singing. I will say it here. They have to hear it, I will say it.
No, but that's stopped. Like recently now, if you see me in church, I've changed, I'm growing. Hello? It has stopped. Like I'm no longer that person that used to just, I'm consciously working on it. Right? I know it's not a good thing, it's not something I should be proud of.
Yeah.
And when people are excited in church, why you should now not get problem about this phone, I'll be waiting happen. Right? It's something I'm consciously working on now.
Yeah.
To always, not just in church, everywhere.
To consciously be happy.
Because if you look this life everywhere, we have
everything to make you
exactly.
unhappy.
But if you not think it's not exactly,
it's not you that will choose.
Because you have God.
Yes.
If you have God, what's the essence of? So all these things I just had to look, calculate everything and say, nah, all these things are not worth it.
Yeah, excess of
system is going to make you get wrinkles on time and no.
You start smoking and having some cone eyes.
As
when
in,
you know it. Raisins will now be playing all over your face. It's not necessary.
Not necessary. Are you now using time to check your face?
No. Sorry.
You're fine, don't worry. Oh my God. So these are the things I did. There are some mistakes that I noticed that I struggled with recently, yes, as a minister, and God has helped me, because it is one thing to see that you have something that is disturbing you, and it's another thing to consciously work on them. Like I was talking to my husband yesterday, that I hear people say I have this weakness, this is my weakness, the flesh is weak, the spirit is winning, but the flesh is weak. These are some silly excuses we make these days in ministry, and we see it as an opportunity to just comfortably do nonsense, right? And it's wrong, right? If you don't realize that this is wrong, and you now say, okay, this is wrong, I'm going to work on it, you are not going to work on it. If I had seen all what I was struggling with, and it didn't occur to me that I would have been a terrible person, right? I would have been a terrible person by now, but I saw them that, with the help of my husband, of course, right? With the help of my husband, of course, right? I had to realize that I needed to work on this. Yes. So I worked on them. And as you can see, I am a better person. Right? The part where I get angry unnecessarily, no longer there. The part where I spend anyhow, no longer there. The part where I talk, I get myself involved in things that I shouldn't. It's no longer there. I'm now a better person.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
It's so nice. Okay, people, you've gotten 3 mistakes. Most ministers, if you watch very well as a minister's wife, just look at your life carefully. Tell yourself the truth. Don't lie to yourself. You see that this particular issue are some of the things you are struggling with, and it is possible to overcome them. And we'll do another video where we'll talk about overcoming some of these mistakes that we have made. But we'll still talk about so many other mistakes. And this one, I might be the one sitting alone, or I might have another guest where we'll talk about some other mistakes ministers were made. I will talk about how to handle these mistakes, how God helped you through these mistakes, how the processes you went through, you get. So, but if you have some of these experiences or these mistakes, they are still on in your life, come to the comment section. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Let's know some of the mistakes you two have made as a minister's wife, so that we know that we're not the only ones going through all this. There's some mistakes I will tell you about and you'll be shocked and be like, really? It exists? Yes, my sister, it exists. So it does exist. So thank you so much for sticking with us. We are grateful.
Yeah.
Thank you for the love so far.
Thank you.
The last video received a lot of love. My God, you are the best. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you so much. I am super grateful. We're looking at 1,000 subscribers, and it's possible. It is possible, very possible, with you, with God on our side, and you going to like the channel, subscribe, tell your sister, tell your brother, your father, your mother, your friends, everybody, tell them to subscribe so that we move to the permanent side, and God will bless you richly. God will bless you richly. So if you believe God for some of these mistakes and this attitude, you really want to stop, just, there's nothing God cannot do. No matter how small it is, it might look very small, but there's nothing God cannot handle. Just talk to Him about it, and I believe you. I join my faith with you. He will do it for you. He will do it for me, for you. If you need me to join you in prayer, in agreement, prayer, I am very much available. My social media link platforms will be placed in the description box. Don't fail to go there. Send me messages. I will join you. I'm available. I will join you in prayer. Though I'm busy, but I'll join you in prayer. I'm very available. I will join you in prayers. Thank you so much for always sticking around. God bless you. See you in our next video. Thank you so much. Maybe Sunday. Wait now. Maybe. Don't be people appreciate to see the life. I said maybe Sunday. I will cut it off. Maybe Sunday. Thank you so much, Mimi. So Mosaka, for joining us and for always coming back whenever we call. We are super grateful. Thank you. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking around. We are grateful. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and click on notification bell if you're a new subscribers. To our existing subscribers, you know I love you so much. I love you. In the prison of love, that's where we are still. We're not going out. We are there in that prison of love. We're there together. I love you so much, so much. God bless you. God bless you. Expect more content from us. And if you have ideas on what you want us to talk about, or potentials of what to see we can talk about, why? We are there. We're there for you. Just put it on and we'll talk about it. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.